Today, we're going to be rigging out the Sony FX30, and I have two different setups that I want to show you guys. One is going to be a super minimal run and gun style rig, and the second one, we're going to beef it up a little bit more. So, let's hop straight into it. So, at the base of every rig is a cage, and I went with this small rig cage because it's nice, sleek, and minimal. And this cage comes with this small NATO Rail that attaches right to the top of the Sony FX30. Oh, I should probably note that this rig works for the FX30 as well as the FX3 since they do share the same body. So anything you see me putting on my FX30 today will also fit on your FX3. So let's go ahead and attach this cage. You see here I have my small rig tool. I will be putting all the part numbers on the screen so that you guys can pick it up. Put this piece on first to the bottom. Okay, now the actual body of the cage is on, so now it's time to attach the NATO Rail. And like I said, the NATO Rail attaches straight to the top of the Sony FX30. Alright, the cage is on. As you see, it is super slick, super minimal. Now it's time to attach this. This is the small rig monitor arm. And then you just attach it to the top of the NATO Rail, and then you screw it down. Actually, that's the wrong way. It's supposed to go this way. And then you're gonna take your monitor of choice. I went with the Atmos Shinobi. This monitor is super small, super light, and is packed with a bunch of features. So I'm just gonna go ahead and screw this on the top of the monitor arm like so. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and put the battery on like so. There. Now your monitor is ready to go. You just need the HDMI cable. Where did I put the HDMI cable? Okay. I misplaced my HDMI cable, but we can continue. So the next thing that you want to do for this super minimal rig is attach your lens. Now this is the Sony 18-105 f4. It is for Sony APS-C, and in my opinion, this is the most versatile lens for APS-C cameras. Now I know a lot of people like to look over this lens because it is an f4, but with the FX30 you have a dual base ISO at ISO 800 and ISO 2500. So shooting at f4 really isn't that big of an issue unless you're going to be shooting in pitch black darkness. So let's go ahead and attach this lens. Gonna remove the cap. And there you go. This is the super minimal rig setup. We're just gonna pretend that the HDMI cable is there. I'm not sure where I put it, but yeah, let's just act like the HDMI cable is there. You see this monitor arm, I can move the monitor however I want. If I want it to be facing straight up, I can do that. If for whatever reason I need it to be facing down, I can do that as well. But 9 times out of 10, the monitor is probably going to be somewhere like this. And you see it's super small, compact, really nice for handheld shooting. So this is the small minimal rig here. Super lightweight, super compact. It's literally just the cage, the monitor arm, and the actual monitor itself. But if you want some more contact points, you want the camera to have a little more weight, this is where the second rig comes into play. So to start the second build, we're going to go ahead and grab our side handle. As you see, this has a NATO clamp to attach to the side of the camera. So let's go ahead and attach that. We're just gonna screw it on like so. And there we go. Now the next piece you'll need for this rig is a top handle. As you see, this is also a NATO clamp. We're just going to remove the magic arm like so. We're going to take our top handle and attach that to the top of the camera. Boom. And now we have a top handle that we can use. But we still want to mount our monitor on our camera rig so that we can actually see what's going on. And that is where this piece comes into play. This piece attaches to the front of the top handle. You just screw it in like that, make sure it's nice and tight. And it has like our locator pins, so it won't move anywhere. It's stuck once you screw it in. And then we're going to take the monitor, unscrew this piece. We're gonna unscrew that, set that aside, and then we're going to screw in the monitor. And boom. This is it. This is the FX30 rig. As you see, it is still fairly small, fairly compact, and me personally, that's how I like it. I don't want to have the huge rig with the big old V-mount batteries. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I know some people actually need those batteries so that they can shoot all day. But me personally, I'm just your typical run and gun shooter. I'm out shooting maybe 1 to 2 hours at a time, so I don't need all the extra stuff. But this rig still meets all my needs. As you see, I have my side handle, I have my top handle, a nice bright monitor, and one of the most versatile lenses that Sony offers for the APS-C line. I will be leaving all the part numbers down in the description below, so that if you guys want to build this exact same rig, you will be able to do so. Or even if you want to take some inspiration for it and just select certain parts of this rig, you can do that as well. Until then, it's been your boy Dwayne. I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Peace.